And welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris, bringing it to you here from a lovely Westlake Village, California, where it is bright. It is beautiful to see Bitcoin just continuing to march its way onwards and upwards. And just a quick invalidation level for, at least a short, or at least an idea for a short-term pullback, any kind of a daily closure, or just a wick below 60,405, and probably going to test down to around 58,000. So the question is the FOMO going to kick in this weekend, or are all the retailers going to come join the party? If you look at the Coinbase app downloads, which I think they got, it was like number 400, number 300, number 200 in the App Store for downloads. Apparently retail is coming back. And I just want to give you a couple of thoughts here for the people that are, that missed the pump, right? You're probably going to want to move further down the risk curve. Why? Because, well, when Bitcoin hits the parabolic blow off top from this macro cycle, the 4236 fib, where those blow off tops actually happen, is coming in at 243,000. So, 60,000 to 240, we're talking about a 4X on Bitcoin. We're also going to go over some trade setups and take a look at my top picks for altcoins for the moment in 2024. And let's remind ourselves, 46 days. I think this clock moves. It's not always accurate. I think yesterday was like 50 days and today it's 46. I don't know why, but the halving estimated arrival April 17th, where block rewards will get kicked down from 6.25 Bitcoin to 3.125 Bitcoin. Block events happen every 4 years or every 210,000 blocks. And usually this is part of the cycle of part of the narrative, and something to reiterate on the higher term timeframes, as we just had the monthly close. Welcome to March in cryptocurrency land. This was the biggest monthly candle close in Bitcoin's history. So why is that important? Well, it implies some continuation, at least for the month of February. It does imply a bit of continuation for the month of February. And just noting a couple of big monthly candle closes. This one here was 100% gainer, not bad on that monthly. This one here was 65%. And this one, 50%. So not the biggest one ever, but the biggest one this year, that's for sure. And it came in with some volume. And also notice the RSI is now kicked in the bullish control zone on the monthly time frame, a very, very powerful signal for at least some upside continuation. And I'll just reiterate my bias for this cycle that, we're looking at Bitcoin heading up to about 240,000. There's going to be some pullbacks along the way, but let's jump into altcoins. Before we do that, year-to-date market performance: Bitcoin up 41%, Ethereum up 46%, Solana up 12%, AVAX up negative 1.5%, Optimism down 2%, and ARB up 15%. Expect the laggards to see repricing according to the fundamental ecosystem growth. So essentially, they're talking about the chocolate waterfall. All the money goes to Bitcoin first, then down to Ethereum, and then the Ethereum ecosystem, and then some of the hotter altcoins. And I don't know why you guys are here, but if you're here to make some life-changing wealth, make sure you smash the like button. I'm going to get into some of the top crypto picks on the list here that we've been talking about for some time. Number one, DeSo, decentralized finance, available on Coinbase. I'm going to take a look at that one, as I think this one's actually primed to pump. And why do I say that? Well, let's look at the daily time frame. We've been consolidating in a daily range for quite some time right now, And first target is going to be here. But I'm looking for a parabolic blow off top on this one, a parabolic move ultimately, which takes us up to the 4236. And then probably new all-time highs this year. I think just, you know, there's a lot of good things. I'm going to do a whole deep dive video on what DSO is and why it's important and why it's probably going to pump pretty good. But I do want to check in on TAO, as I did have a nice little trade in here. I took some profits on it, and I think I'm about to get back in as soon as, yeah, this is about to rip. Easy trade setup, and we're hoping, you know, again, to get an entry somewhere along this line, but I think I did get an entry there and then just took profits as we ticked below this low right here. But when the stochastic flips back up above 705, that'll be clear go time for a little more upside in this one. So I'm not quite ready to pull the trigger on this one, but keeping it in the back of my eyes, essentially. All right, let's talk about Injective. Injective is marching it onwards and upwards. And by the way, if you want to get these trade setups and join us in Discord for free, we're going to do it for free for one more week. And then we're going to, you know, enter the price to pay. But you can go here to cryptcourses.com, click join the VIP, get access for free at the moment. You can also take our trading courses here. Bitcoin 101, how to stack sats using technical analysis, and technical analysis, learn how to do it like a pro. One's a little bit shorter than the other, but they're both extremely valuable. Put some blood, sweat, and tears into that so that you guys could learn the basic fundamentals of what I know. Anyways, Injective, still looking bullish here, and man, just a daily closure back above this last high, and I think that first target is going to get hit. Ultimately, DSO looks very similar right now, but you know, from wick to wick, there's your 1618. I like to front run it because sometimes it doesn't quite get to the 1618, so might as well, you know, enjoy some of those profits while we're in there. I'm just going to check in on some of my trades here. Manta is one. I just added a little bit to that position. It's been a bit of a laggard and essentially completed the M formation. And I am looking for this one just with any kind of a closure back above that 618 fib. This one's probably going to rip pretty good, but checking it in on Injective here. Also got a nice position in big time, but my biggest position right now here in Injective, this one is currently up 32% or 50,000 bucks. So not bad. And I got my take profit hanging out way up there. And yeah, I should probably move my stop into a break even, but I'm going to do that later today. See where the market takes us. Anyways, another one, add it to your list, up 13% right now. I just added a bit to this one. Mr. Win, the meme coins are pumping. By the way, we're going to revisit some of the meme coins as they're getting a bit of a kick to the upside. Let's see if I can get my meme coin list up here. I believe it's over here. Win. And essentially when I don't even know what when is. When like what is the meme? Let's check it out. What is the when meme? If it's a dog, images. When token, is it another green guy? What the is this? When this just goes to show where we're at in the cycle, where, you know, you're buying meme tokens, you don't even know what they look like. What is the official when meme? Is it this guy? I mean, that doesn't look right. When are we going to the moon? That's the question, right? When are we going to the moon? It's about 11:23 on Friday, and hopefully we're going to be going to the moon here shortly. But when probably going to do okay, and you know, I'm looking for this one at a minimum to take a leg up to that 1618, which is, doesn't look like much, guys, but this thing's trading at less than a penny. And that would be a 51% gainer from where we are at right now. Let's check out the good old Coinbase, which we've been talking about this one for some time. Part of the Avalanche ecosystem. If you're a bull on Avalanche, we'll get you some Coinbase because the rooster's only going to crow 3 times before you remember. Just kidding. This is, I think, in my opinion, one of the better meme coins out there. Again, not financial advice. Welsh is another one, some kind of a dog coin. And where can we get a target for this one? Well, it's already hit the 2618. As long as this level holds, I would be actually looking for this one to probably hit that 4236. I'll give you a perfect example of another coin on our list, by the way. So going down the list, DSO number 1, Neutron number 2. I would probably put Axel ahead of these. I'm going to actually put these in consecutive order. But I'm not going to do it while I'm on screen right now, so we'll just go down the list. Neutron is coming into a buy zone as well. Neutron, which, by the way, I did a deep dive on this one, an explainer video, if you want to check out in our check-ins with Chris under our YouTube channel. But Neutron is quite a beast and has been trucking along. It's part of the Cosmos ecosystem, the Atom ecosystem. It's kind of the, so to speak, gasoline that you need to put in the tank to run your DeFi applications. Maybe I should add it back to the list here. Neutron. And why do I like this one? Well, it's coming right into this zone. We had a huge green-red candle. We're approaching the green 55. So, you know, perhaps we get a little bit lower on this one, but I think it's about time to get ready. We're bouncing off the 618. If I was to take a position on this one right now, I would do something like this. I would just enter in right now, and I would actually put a stop right below the low. Just because, or maybe right below the 618, something like that. First target, top side of the range, and I'm actually looking for that one to explode a bit higher. This one is definitely coming into the buy zone, I would say that. So why don't I just throw this one up in the Discord and actually give you guys a little better idea of how to enter this one. So there's your conservative stop loss, and that's probably going to line up right with that 1618 fib, which is a little bit lower. So first target right there. Okay, perfect. So let's say you needed to enter right now because you're chomping at the bit to get a trade in. I know what the feeling is like. Second entry would be right along this trend line here. Actually, it would be opportunity zone is off the green 55. Okay, boom. And then let's say we get a deviation a little bit lower. Boom. And really that's where you hope. And then you're using this last candle body as kind of your stop loss zone right below that candle. Should not go below there. Obviously it can, but not the best risk to reward setup, but this one probably goes a bit further. And what kind of a move are we talking about? That's a 100% move if we hit the 1618 or the 2618, and that'll be a 64% move if we do tag that one. So really quickly, I'm just going to drop it in our Discord and say, go get it. Go get it. Sirs and Zers. Go get it and have some fun. Join us for a party. And I just turned $140 into $1,300 over the last 2 weeks. Yes, it's possible in the land of cryptocurrency. My name is Chris Mitchell. I am the CEO of Crypt Courses, and I'm bringing you this video because I'm going to give you some really good information on how to buy, sell, and trade digital currency. Now, you've probably heard about a lot of people making a lot of money in crypto, but you don't feel safe or intelligent enough to make the investment. That's why I created Bitcoin 101, how to stack sats using technical analysis. It's the crypto trader's dream to starting your crypto journey. It's absolutely free. All you gotta do is click on the link in the description below and we will get you your free guide today. Boom. Okay. Oops. Wrong person. Sorry about that, sir. One of our guys, we gave out some silver coins the other day. He was really happy to get them in the mail. Yep, he even posted it in our Discord saying thank you for the coins. And we'll be doing some more giveaways, but the best giveaway I'm giving here is the TA on these coins that are likely going to rip during this bull market. So we got Neutron. Next on the list was TIA, and this one's kind of already blown its top. You know, it's already really started to get up there, but it's in a bit of a buy zone, and we did say, hey, this is the area we'd want to get our optimal buys in. But when you start to base out along that green 55, any kind of a closure back above 1826, it's likely going to continue with the upside party, and you can see quite the upside party here. You've also got momentum flip back to the upside, and volatility will be expanding from the lowest level ever. So this is looking like an optimal entry, to be honest. You know, not the best of the best, but I would probably, so sometimes you get the middle wick off of a candle like that. So price action does like to kind of fill the wick out. So either stop right below there or, and again, we're going to target those 1618 fibs because they do like to get hit. I know it's hard to take profits when the market is just ripping, but that's how I'd set it up right there. And then I would just layer in my orders, one here, and then one close to the bottom, just in case. And I do think that one I'll post in the Discord as well. You guys are getting this live trade setups for this market that is trending right now. So hopefully that's of value. If you do enjoy some of it, make sure you smash the like button, pass it to a friend, or subscribe to the channel so you can come back for more. And don't forget, last week to join the Discord for free. Last week. All right, next up on the list is Axelar. Okay, AXL. So here is an example of a trade that we've been postulating all year long, saying, hey, look, we're in a blue sky breakout. Likely this one marches it up to the 4236 at 391. Nice 50% move at one point today, 50% move on Axelar. Again, I did a deep dive video on this coin. Actually, should I go to my Instagram? Don't look at my personal Instagram. You can only look at my business Instagram. Good. Home. Profile. Where's the Axelar video? Oh, look at that. Arbitrum, Axelar, part 1 and part 2. The next 10x coin. We've been talking about it for months. When did we do this? Back on January 29th. So had you been following along since early January, I think we even talked about this thing last year. I know we did, in fact. I know we talked about it last year, but this is one of the competitors to Chainlink. Chainlink, kind of the darling of the market, really starting to go. Hey, I'm going to give you guys another good trade setup here. Well, I don't know if it's so good. It was good back here where we just perfectly tagged our entry zone, and this one looks like it has a lot more to go, at least in the short term. This is Ape Coin. With all the meme coins starting to run, I would suspect that this one probably does the same. Synthetics, another one, very, very good trade setup. Already in the green quite nicely on this one. You can see since we've taken that trade here on Mr. Synthetics, we're up 74%. I only got 3 grand in this one. What's going on? What is going on, sir? I think I'm gonna have to beef that up a little bit. What else? What else do I want to bring up here? Okay, Say Coin. Say. Another one. I'm underwater at the moment, just briefly. Oh, we're going 10x on this one. Is that right? 10x leverage? Okay. Let's do it. This one, I'll pull up my other chart for this one, Mr. Say Coin, SEI. I always like to look at those perpetual futures contracts on Binance because so momentum will cross up here above 89 cents. Today we are close, but it does look like this one could retreat and actually tag the green 55, 72 bucks. $72, and then the last stop would be right here. So honestly, you might want to wait a little bit more on this one. Trade setup for something like this, I would be entering on that green 55 and targeting the 1618, and the stop is going to go right below this wick right there. Boom. And of course, if you're chomping at the bit, you can always layer in these orders. And as long as we are above this area at 65 cents, I would expect this one to march it on upwards. Also, you can see this is a breakout from a W formation. We're just trying to form that higher low on the daily time frame. It's not quite there yet. Checking in on the hourly, just an hourly massive consolidation. We're trying to hold the uptrend here. So long as the hourly is holding this trend line, I'd suspect that it does continue to hold and we get some more higher lows and eventually a higher high. And that'll look nice for some continuation. But yeah, essentially back below 77 cents. That's your first warning that things are going to go south. Also bringing up Neutron once again here. You have a bit of a range established here between 196 and this guy here. And this I would consider a deviation below the range. And we'll see if it goes for one more test down. But Neutron's looking really good. Another one that I had on my list was IMX, partying like a beast. And it is pretty much in the buy zone. Pretty much in that buy zone, and we already outlined how we want to set this one up, how we want to look for TP1 and TP2. TP1 and your TP2 up there. This is one I'd consider taking a look at, guys. Again, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. We are playing with magic internet money for the most of our day. And anyways, I'm just going to leave that up and note that we are kind of right in that buy zone. As we mentioned, that we like to fill the middle of the wick, right? So what am I talking about exactly? So you see this big nasty wick from yesterday, right? From yesterday's dump party where they washed out some of the leverage, and I'm interested to see if they're going to wash out the leverage overnight. But the middle of the wick essentially is going to be right here, exactly where we're at right now. So I do like this one for an entry right here. And still going to target the greater moves up with TP1 way up there. TP1 way up there and see if that does line up with any of those fibs. It does. There's your 1618. And again, I'm front running it slightly below there. So another beautiful trade setup. And let's see, what else do I have on the list? Big time. Are you finally big timing us? Are you finally going to onwards and upwards? Another major consideration on this one is going to be, again, the middle of the wick, which pretty much already got filled on 2 occasions. And now, time for a little higher low party. I don't know. This one is a gaming coin, and with Super just absolutely crushing to the upside right now, I expect some of the other gaming coins to kind of do their thing and really start to get going. This one, still fairly small by market cap, has not even hit the 382 yet, so a lot of room left for this one to go. And after this long consolidation, which I do imagine gets resolved to the upside, there's our box of peace and prosperity or death and despair, and boom. You know, as soon as we close a daily back above 47 cents, you know, your target's going to be up there. And just personally, from where I'm entered in on this position right now, I'm thinking about still layering in some orders a bit lower. This one's nasty. This one's very volatile, very, very hard to trade. So you have to catch it at the extremities, which is the bottom of the range. This is more closer to the top of the range, so not really yet. Let's take a look at Super and where Superverse, the Leo Trades coin, the one that is going to unify the Neo Tokyo fanboy club from, what's his name, Adam Cochran, or I forgot his name. He's a real popular blonde guy on crypto. But apparently they've got a huge following. All the gamers like these coins, and go where the narrative is hot. Okay, paid wrapped ETH. I think I'm going to have to get some of this to paid network. I really got to get some of this today. Well, let's just take a look on CoinMarketCap. You know, I prefer CoinGecko, actually. CoinGecko has more coins, better data, and frankly, I think you're a little less likely. Oh, I'm going to leave it with that. So paid, P-A-I-D, migrated, contract address has migrated. So market cap on paid, 91 million bucks. Love that. Let's see, the all-time, okay, so it's way below the all-time highs. Guys, here's a gem. Go get you some paid. It's available on some of the dexes, it looks like. What is LA token? LA token, never heard of that. Centralized exchange. So interesting one to keep on your hot list there. Okay, what else do I want to get into? I think I'm running out of steam here, guys. We went over a lot of coins. Last one I'll give to you, Ribbon Finance. This is the AVO token. It took me a while to figure that out, but apparently AVO, one of the dexes out there that's into the whole ICO market. You know, if you want to buy an early coin, AVO is one of the dexes you can use. Again, a decentralized exchange that is very popular, and just waiting for TAO to put in a higher low. And what is TAO? BitTens or TAO? This is AI meets Bitcoin. AI meets Bitcoin. They have the same tokenomics as Bitcoin, and apparently they're trying to compete with ChatGPT. I think that's going to be very hard to do, but part of the narrative. So it's getting a lot of love right now, getting a lot of love. And what's another one that I've been hearing some rumors about? Mr. ZETA coin. Again, closer to a buy zone at the bottom of the range. I do like that. We already filled in the middle of that wick. So essentially, as long as we're above that wick, you know, probably. And it tagged our buy zone that we went over a few days ago. I personally didn't get a trade in on that one, but another one very popular, ICP. ICP is probably going to do very well in this bull run. Consolidation, bouncing off the green 55. Momentum is to the upside, and I think this one's ready to go, guys. I did get stopped out on a trade on this one off of that nasty wick. Unfortunate affair there, but you know, better to get stopped out than liquidated, right? At the end of the day. All right, guys, I think I wrapped it up there. I went through a few of our coins. We did TIA, Axel. Let's check in on Shrap and Prisma. Prisma, another liquid staking derivative play. Let's see, where is my hot list? Okay, Prisma. Up 4% today. This one's been a bit of a laggard. I do imagine when they finally do take off, this one's going to rip. Prisma. Is that even it? Prisma governance token. I would say that's probably it. Wow, it's that low of a market cap. No wonder. Prisma, I do believe this is the right one. Don't quote me on it yet. But again, very, very low compared to the all-time high. And when is the question? I guess when, that's the meme. When are we going to hit the moon? Okay, I think I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. I hope you enjoy your rest of your day. Shrap. We did say one last one. This is another gaming coin, Shrapnel, supposedly one of the best gaming coins, 112 million market cap, and so it is lower than the all-time highs and very low market cap. What's the last low market cap? Oh, Beam finally, after this consolidation. I mean, this one has just been onwards and upwards for some time since we've been watching it for a long time. And this is what the signs you want to look for. After a big run up, a long consolidation, sideways and down, okay? And then breaks the trend and boom. Okay, what looks similar? Injective. Looks very similar, guys. Big move up, sideways consolidation down, and liftoff time. Liftoff time and stacks. If Bitcoin does good, stacks does good. That's all I got to say on this one. Oh man, I should have held on to my rose position. I let it go yesterday. I let it go. Primrose. So where could this one potentially continue to? Yeah, I think it's got a bit more of a move in it. But I do like buying the things that are down because eventually they do go back up. Pith. Oh, Woo coin. We got a trade on Woo also. This one, you know, the RSI, this is a bullish thing, right? So when the RSI is grinding up against the bullish control zone, typically going to resolve the range to the upside. By the way, if you want to learn how to set up TradingView for free, just join our course, Bitcoin 101, How to Stack Sats Using Technical Analysis. You can set up TradingView just like we have it, set it up for free. I walk you through it step by step. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you put the like button, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.